check out this charger. This is the portable charger that I need. So I was just having lunch, trying to figure out what I should do for today's video, and I noticed that my 5-kilometer eggs were about to hatch. So I figured I'd try to find a nest and see if I could hatch some of the Pokemon that were found in the nest, because, you know, we're testing these theories, trying to figure out if eggs are determined when you pick them up or when you hatch them. And as I was looking for a nest nearby, I ran into Miguel here.
What's up, guys?
Who let me know that this park, literally a minute from where I was eating lunch, is a Bellsprout nest. We were just walking around, I just caught one Bellsprout, and the eggs are about to hatch now, so maybe we can get lucky. Maybe some of these will hatch into Bellsprout. Who knows? Ponyta, not a Bellsprout. Horsey, not a Bellsprout. Abra, that's a good hatch. I do need the candies for that. 73. 2 Abras, interesting. I wonder where I picked these eggs up. And another Ponyta. So 2 Ponytas, 2 Abras, and a Horsey. No Bellsprouts, but I'm gonna walk around to the Pokestops here, see if I can collect some eggs here, and maybe those will hatch into Bellsprout. Picked up a few eggs, and here's another Bellsprout. So once I fill my eggs back up, I'll probably go try to hatch them somewhere else and see if I get any Bellsprouts out of those eggs. Again, we're just testing the theory. Are eggs determined by where you pick them up or where you hatch them? Or neither. It could be neither. We'll see. Oh yeah, I need that. All right, Miguel, thank you for showing me the nest. Appreciate it.
All right, well, thank you.
I'll definitely be back here.
Thank you for helping me learn how to play this game for you.
Right on, man. Glad to help. I caught a couple Bellsprout. I wouldn't say that there are enough to qualify this as a nest. It's more likely a habitat, or according to the Sylph Road, a frequent spawn area where you can find a Bellsprout once every 10 or 15 minutes. So my footage cuts off there because I forgot to empty my SD card after uploading yesterday's footage. But what I was saying is that park doesn't seem like a full-on Bellsprout nest. It's more likely a habitat where you can reliably find Bellsprouts spawning every few minutes, but you'll never find more than one spawning at the same time. So what I'm doing now is checking out the Sylph Road's new Nest Atlas to try to find a confirmed Bellsprout nest nearby. With the Nest Atlas, you can find user-reported nests for nearly every species of Pokemon. So when I expand the map, I can zoom out to see where people have reported nests around me. Yellow pins represent unconfirmed nests. These are nests that someone has reported, but no one who has visited that location afterwards has confirmed that there's a nest there. Green pins represent confirmed nests, or nests that multiple people have reported seeing. So this is the one I'm going to go check out. Hartwell Park in Long Beach. We just got to the park, and I realized that this park is actually really long, and we're at the far end, and the Bellsprout nest was reported way down there. So we're gonna drive down to that end and see if there's some Bellsprouts over there. Oh. We made it. Hartwell Park, the proper side of Hartwell Park, and already I can see there is a Bellsprout on the sightings list. So we're gonna walk around and see if we can find some.
How do you take a picture of this? Oh my god, I hate using AR.
Turn it off. So the Bellsprout appeared for Cassie. It's not showing up for me yet, but she is using my old phone, which has some pretty bad GPS drift. So I'm guessing her player just kind of drifted into the park. No, it disappeared for me. How'd you get it?
I don't know.
Dang. Accurate GPS just screwed me over. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so another one just showed up on the sightings. It seems like they are going to be pretty common here at Hartwell Park. All right, here it is. Bellsprout. So that's 2 that we've seen, between the 2 of us. 1 that I've seen. 13 CP, perfect. Easy catch, that's exactly what I'm looking for. I already have a Weepin' Bell with 93% perfect IVs, so really I'm just here to farm Bellsprouts to get my candies, because I really want a Victory Bell, I really want a Vileplume, and I really want a Venusaur. And it's not because they all start with V, it's because they're all grass types, one of my favorite types, and they're all good counters to this super overpowered water Pokemon meta. And still more Bellsprouts on the sightings list. So it looks like this is actually a pretty decent Bellsprout nest. Here's another Bellsprout. So this is definitely a Bellsprout nest. This is, ooh, excellent throw. This is 3 now that we've seen.
Oh my god, there's another one, yeah.
3 and another one still on the sightings. So I'm gonna go ahead and confirm this as a Bellsprout nest and make sure I report that on the Sylph Road to verify it so that anyone else who goes and checks can see that I have also reported this as a nest. When you're on the Sylph Road site, you can click on Report Nest to do exactly that. I'm gonna choose the Pokemon, Bellsprout, and choose a nest. Set my location. If you see that the nest has already been reported, you can click on that pin, and from there you can choose Add My Report. So here I found Bellsprout, I'll hit Report. August 29th. Helpful comments. For comments, I'm gonna say most spawned along walking trails. So that way, you know, people aren't wandering through the grass looking for Bellsprouts when really you can kind of just follow the trails around and you'll be okay. So with that said, I will submit my report, and there it is. Is that that's my name on the Sylph Road? Borealis. If you see any reportings from Borealis on the Sylph Road, that's me. Another one? Mm-hmm. Another one. There it is, Bellsprout number 4, again, along the walking path. The Sylph Road's Nest Atlas is definitely the resource I'm going to be recommending from now on when it comes to finding nest locations, because it is crowdsourced, but it updates automatically, meaning you don't have to submit the report to someone and wait for them to update their map. You can just submit your report and it'll show up on the map right away. And on top of that, it has a system built in for verification by other people. So if one person reports a nest, that doesn't necessarily mean it's true. They might have seen that Pokemon there, but it doesn't make it a nest. Now, because other people can go in and either confirm or, what's the opposite of confirm? Because people can actually approve or disprove the existence of a nest, it's a little bit more reliable than just a nest that's been reported by one person. So again, this is definitely the resource I'm gonna recommend from now on. You need to create a Reddit account right now to use it, but that's free. So go sign up for Reddit if you haven't already. Head to thesylphroad.com. You can check out nests and sightings there. And it's gonna be a great resource moving forward.
Yes.
Okay, wow, that's a Tauros. That's a big one.
Yeah, that is huge.
That is the North American exclusive right there. And I actually haven't seen one in a while.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've seen a Tauros. Even with the increased spawn rates recently to region exclusives, I haven't seen Tauros in quite a while. This one's really aggressive.
Yes. Oh my god.
You got it?
Yeah. It's been registered to Pokédex.
I got it too, with a Pokeball. I probably didn't have to waste all those. Oh, Raichu's on the sightings too. I guess we're gonna keep following this trail.
Better catch this one this time.
It seems like as we're moving this way towards the... Which direction are we moving? East? As we move towards the east side of the park, there's no Bellsprouts. They were all spawning there on the west side. So I think if we head back that way and I see more, I'm gonna update my comment to say that the Bellsprout nest is definitely on the far west side of this park. Library Pokestop, look at this. Clearly the library is aware that it's a Pokestop. Not the library itself, but the library employees. That's an egg. 10K, I just picked up a 10K egg. So here we go, 5 2-kilometer eggs. Why are we standing? There's a bench right here. No, magic card.
Oh, I was right. Grass type.
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
I'm excited about that. That kind of makes up for missing that Raichu just now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too
Ew.
bad. Interesting. Oh, look at that. Creepy children Pokestop. Maybe if they spin it for me, I'll get better items. Oh my god, it actually worked. I got an egg. Thanks, dude. I'll let you know what that hatches into. We're back in the park now, and as we head back towards the west end of the park, Bellsprout has showed up in the sightings list, so hopefully we can catch a few more on the way out. That Bellsprout disappeared from our sightings list, so we're kind of heading back this way to see if we can find it, but here's the last female Nidoran that I need to evolve my Nidorina into a Nidoqueen. If you remember from my Haleakala volcano episode, I did catch a Nidoqueen up there, but I'm excited to evolve one because I have a Nidoran or Nidorina with pretty decent IVs. So there it is. You know what, I'm just gonna do it right now. Oh, the Bellsprout's back on the list. Or a Bellsprout. I've been waiting so long to evolve this that I just can't wait. Right, when I was playing the Game Boy and DS games, I would always turn the volume up all the way when I was evolving a Pokemon. Oh, I wish I could have heard that. There she is. Let's see the moves. Poison Jab, Earthquake. Yes, this is a very good day for me. Sweet. Now let's find some Bellsprouts. We did just find a Bellsprout here on the west end of the park. So I guess that shows, no, this is the east end. Was I saying it wrong earlier? Basically, the whole park is a Bellsprout nest, not just one side or the other. We're gonna head back towards the car though, because a lot more were spawning over there. We made it back to the car without seeing another Bellsprout. So in total, I think we saw five or six Bellsprouts today here at the park. This one might not be a full-on nest either, but rather a habitat or a frequent spawn area. I'm interested to see if the Bellsprouts change with the next nest migration, so I'll be keeping an eye on the Sylph Road's Nest Atlas to see if that happens. In the meantime, we're going to head to Eldorado Park, because that is definitely a Charmander nest. We're here, but Eldorado is a really big park. As you can see, it extends beyond the map render distance. There's a Charmeleon nearby right now, but no Charmanders, so I'm going to check the Sylph Road's Atlas and see which part of the park Charmanders have been spotted in. So another thing I like about the Sylph Road's Nest Atlas is that it's future-proofed against migrations, because you can see it has divisions for the first Great Migration and the second Great Migration, and you can see when people reported the nest. So I can see since the second Great Migration, no one's reported a Charmander nest here. So it'll be interesting to see if we still find them here. There it is. That's kind of what I expected.
What?
It's spawned right by the gym.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You're about to get it. And you know what? I only have Pokeballs right now, but this has pretty low CP.
Going crazy. It's like phone's so possessed.
Well, I just caught it. Still hasn't shown up for you yet. With so many Pokestops here, we can definitely hit a 10 Pokestop bonus. So I'm going to do that and see if I get an egg. I've never had an open egg slot when I got a 10 Pokestop bonus, and some people are saying it gives you an egg every time, so I'm going to see what happens. Still no Charmanders on the sightings though. This might not be a nest anymore. Although we do have a lot of park to cover. That's it, that's the one. I got an egg, let's see. 50 XP. That wasn't the 10th Pokestop. 12th hole. Is that my 10th stop? 6 items. 100 experience. So that's it. I hit my 10th Pokestop. I got my bonus. No egg. So you don't get a guaranteed egg from your 10th Pokestop, in case anyone was wondering. Still no Charmanders though. We're gonna head back to the car and maybe drive down to a different part of the park. I don't know. The Charmanders might have moved on from El Dorado Park. We're gonna try to head to a different part of the park and see if we can find some Charmanders there, but it's not looking good. If anyone has been to El Dorado Park and found Charmanders, leave a comment and let me know which part of the park you saw them in. Well, I drove all through the park and Cassie was checking the sightings on my phone and we never saw a Charmander. So it seems like that first Charmeleon we ran into was just luck. There are no more Charmanders at El Dorado Park. So I'm gonna go ahead and report that on the Sylph Road's Nest Atlas right now. Because like I've said before, the more people are using these community-run resources, the better they get. So, let's add my report. Nothing. Submit report. There it is. No more Charmander nests at El Dorado Park. So that's it. That's the Sylph Road's Nest Atlas. Super helpful. I really recommend you go check it out and start contributing because it's just going to get better and better. So, it's time for dinner now. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Oh my god. I've talked a lot about winning battles from the offensive side of things, but I haven't said too much about defense. I get a lot of questions about it, so today's episode is going to be all about strategies for defending and holding gyms so you can get the most out of your Gym Defender bonus.